Craig Cohen 87 here with episode 286 of the Iron Den. And as you can tell by my voice, I'm feeling more energized. And it feels good. Still almost no energy. But yesterday, it felt like I had a fever of 105 and I couldn't move. So at least I'm probably back to normal. Probably around 30% energy, but that's more than enough. I was still feeling strong yesterday, just had no energy, you know? Big engine, no gas. If I had to give an analogy, it's going to be a leg day today. But, so now that I've had a chance to go over the poses in the mirror quite a few times, I think I've memorized them. Now, keep in mind, my whole pose down is, I think, it's 12 shots, and they're quick. It's about 30 seconds. So I'm probably going to go front relaxed, routine, front relaxed, not like the relaxed poses. Then I'll do my routine and I'll do that twice. So that should bring me to about 3 minutes. We'll see how that goes. I still want to practice holding my breath and whatnot. And then once I have my routine down pat, I can start doing it to music. But right now I'm still, where are my arms supposed to be? What's the next pose? How do I transition? I'm thinking a lot. So the goal is now after every workout, I'm going to start doing it that way. And I want to, as Arnold would say, force repetitions until I've committed it to memory and I can do it like that on command. It's fairly easy and straightforward, and really shouldn't be much. I'm going to do it every morning, and I'm going to do it after every workout, probably right up until the day of the show. Although I'll probably stop training at some point. And yeah, that's that. Let's see. Feel like dog shit. Okay, no, I think I got everything. I'll see you in the gym. Alrighty, time for my first exercise, first set. We're gonna go with the seated hamstring curls. I'm gonna go with 210 pounds, which is heavier than I've ever gotten on this machine. I feel pretty good. I wanna squeeze as many of these set reps as I can. Whew, the goal is, I think I can hit 12, but I'm gonna try to squeeze them so long that it's impossible to do 12. Here we go. Whew. 1. 8. 12. Whew. Not bad. Same weight. I know I have 10 in me. Here we go. Whew. 1. 2. 3. 8. 11. Oh. Whew. Excellent set. I think I could lower it by 10 pounds. All right, 200 pounds. Here we go. All right. That was ugly, but it's 13. Which means I don't have to lower the weight for the next set. Fourth and final set. Same weight, 200 pounds. I'm going for 15 reps here. I want to get some ugly ones. I really want to leave it all on the table, although it's been good up until now. Here we go. Oh, 13 and a half. That was a really good set. Great set to end on. Let's go hit some hack squats. Alrighty, set number 1. We're gonna do some hack squats, like I said. I'm feeling pretty good, so it's time to move up the weight. Last week I did 360 pounds and I got 11 reps. So I'm gonna add a quarter to each side. Let's make it a 410. The goal is 10 reps. But if I only get 8, that's fine, as long as they're 8 quality reps to the floor. But I'll give my boost with my hands. Although I must say, because my feet are so low, I don't get the same boost with my hands that I normally would. Now, if my feet were up here, I get more of a boost from the bottom. But here, it's a much shallower. So I can't rely on my hands for like 4 or 5 reps like I used to. I get maybe 1 rep out of it. But it's okay if I fall on the bottom. In fact, that's a badge of honor, but I can't do it on purpose. I could do it on purpose on every set if I wanted to. I have to try to get it up. All right? Whew, here we go. All the way down, all the way down. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 7. Oh. Whew. Well, that was 7 to the floor. Let's lighten it and go again. Set number 2. And we're going to go with 320. So 410 is probably a little bit more than I can do. Again, the weight felt light, but just not enough gas in the tank to get the 10 reps, you know? It's a lot of work. Whew. So I took off a plate on each side. And again, the goal is 10. But I was very pleased with the technique. I didn't start speeding up or bouncing the weight to try to get more reps. My muscle hit failure and, you know, I still got over like 4 reps. So I would have liked 8, but that's okay. Let's make it up on this set. And as you can see, putting my hands on my quads, don't do anything with my feet in this position. I want my feet low to emphasize the quads as much as possible. And they're much closer together now than they ever were at the other gym. Whew. So I was getting a lot more glute and hip. I'm still getting that, just a lot less, significantly less. All right, here we go. My hope is that this will feel a lot lighter. And I can at least get to 5 before I struggle. But then again, that doesn't matter. Just up, down, 10 times. That's all I have. That's my only job. One, much lighter. 2, well, the gas hold out. 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Whew, got it. Whew. 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 I did not have another rep in me. I actually thought I was going to fail that one. I think I sped it up a tiny bit. At least it felt that way. All right, one more set. Third and final, down to 270. As many reps as I can get. Let's finish this off on a high note. Whew. But I've already gave everything I had to the first 2 sets, so this is just adding fuel to the fire, baby. Here we go. Yes. Oh, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Oh my God. If I was more confident in my hands on thighs, I would have tried another one, but I'm not. We'll call it a set. Time for some leg press. Alrighty. Those hack squats as usual took a total on me. I'm pretty much done. Did one warm-up set of the leg press and said, no thank you, sir. Couldn't even do warm-up weight. So I'm gonna try to give it everything I have. And I'm only gonna worry about 1 set at a time. So for the first set, I'm gonna do the whole stack and try to get at least 10 reps. And then we'll go from there. All right, don't leave anything on the table, Gregory. Here we go. Uh, 15, I'll take it. I got another one in me. Even though I'm finished, an isolation movement is still significantly easier than a compound movement. So let's go again with the full stack. Ugh. 12 ugly ones. Another one. Third and final. I'm going to go out on a high note, break 10 reps, and then we're going to go for the new pose down. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be ugly because this is the first time I'll be doing it on film. All right, let's worry about this set. One. Oh, whew. Quads are burning. All right, we're done here. We're done here, kids. Alrighty, let's discuss. So that was a bit of a mixed bag of a workout. Both good and bad. I didn't last as long as I thought I would, despite feeling better driving to the gym. Started out very good, felt strong, hamstrings went above and beyond. Then I did the 410-pound hack squat machine. And I got 7 high-quality reps, so I'm happy with that. And then I was able to match what I did last week, 10 and 10 on the last 2 sets, same weight. But then from there, it was brutal. I was still able to do 2 sets of leg press. I got on the leg press machine, tried warming up, and even with the warm-up weight, I was struggling to bring it all the way down. I couldn't breathe. I was hyperventilating. And I said, all right, it's not working today. And then I did the extensions, which were pretty good again. So I would have really liked to get that leg press in, but what can I do? I just didn't have it in the tank. Whew, you saw my new posing routine. So it's down to 1 minute and 6 seconds. So it starts with like the front lat spread and it ends with the arm down. That's it. So I gotta memorize it and get it down to 30 seconds. So it's like bang, 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 bang. So I definitely need more practice. And of course, I'm gonna also do the relaxed poses before and after, because I want to practice just holding my breath. I don't want to get lazy on that. God, am I tired. Didn't do cardio again today, but that'll change Monday. I'll be back to doing cardio. Hopefully my energy comes up. This is like not fun. Kind of having a bit of a miserable time. Just walking around and really doing anything. I got 1 more week to work and then I'm on vacay for the last 2 weeks before the show. And I'm 3 weeks out, so oof. This is going to be a hard week. But I'll figure my way through it. And my check-in will be tomorrow. So now my check-ins obviously will only be the new posing. And we'll see how it goes. We'll take it from there, one day at a time. And, well, I think we'll leave it there. Enough said. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate the comments, the subscriptions. If you have any questions, please ask. If you share, it really helps me. I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. And we'll leave it there. So thank you very much. And until next time.